Now, let me first of all begin this particular video here by wishing the former head of state, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta himself, a happy 63rd birthday. And the truth of the matter is, indeed, Uhuru Kenyatta is one of the best leaders that we have ever had in this country. As a matter of fact, majority of the people coming from Uhuru Kenyatta's region are currently regretting on why exactly they did not listen very keenly, very carefully to Uhuru Kenyatta, who had a different political opinion ahead of the previous 2022 general elections. But listen to this. Things are getting worse. The governor of Murang'a County, Governor IRUNGU Kangata, has made some shocking remarks concerning his political future in William Ruto's UDA party ahead of the 2027 general elections. IRUNGU Kangata has also disclosed how government officials reached out to him to replace the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua as William Ruto's next Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. But his remarks has also raised a lot of speculations. The question is, could there be a possibility that IRUNGU Kangata rejected William Ruto's nomination to be his deputy ahead of the 2027 general elections? And that is the reason as to why William Ruto ended up nominating Kithure Kindiki. Also, there's a letter from IRUNGU Kangata's office, a letter that is addressing President William Samoei Arap Ruto, telling William Ruto how he is losing the Mount Kenya region. You know, IRUNGU Kangata is someone who is well known for writing letters. And I remember very well, IRUNGU Kangata also wrote a letter to the former head of state, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, telling him the truth. A letter that brought IRUNGU Kangata a lot of problems and his fallout with the former head of state, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. All of these issues, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to talk about in this particular video, in this particular analysis. You know, President William Ruto's UDA party currently is under siege in the larger Mount Kenya region. In fact, let me read for you this shocking information from The Nation. It says, William Ruto's UDA party is no longer at ease in the Mount Kenya region. So what exactly is happening? The UDA party, which was a near religion, you know, a near religion means that the people from the Mount Kenya region almost worshipped William Ruto's UDA party in the previous 2022 general elections because of the popularity of UDA party in that particular region. So it says that the UDA party, which was a near religion, after sweeping most seats in the 2022 general elections, now faces an uncertain future 2 years down the line. Meaning the political future of William Ruto's UDA party in the larger Mount Kenya region is uncertain. So what exactly happened? I believe it is because of Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. That is why UDA party is becoming unpopular again in the Mount Kenya region. The second reason, it is because the people from the larger Mount Kenya region have lost their hopes. They have lost their trust towards President William Ruto. You know, Ruto promised the people from the mountain a lot of things that he has not fulfilled. And I also believe that it is because of President William Ruto's association with Raila Odinga and ODM party. That is the causes of all these issues and William Ruto's UDA party in the Mount Kenya region. So it proceeds to say that as President William Ruto, who is the UDA party leader, moves on with plans to consolidate all the ruling Kenya Kwanza Alliance affiliate parties into one behemoth formation for the 2027 general elections, Mount Kenya, which constitutes 47% of his rule, is bolting out. So William Ruto is trying to look for a plan B because the Mount Kenya region is bolting out. The people from the Mount Kenya region are defecting from William Ruto's UDA party. So meaning the UDA party is collapsing. The UDA party is becoming unpopular. What should we expect? I personally expect that the Mount Kenya region will actually form their own political party ahead of the 2027 general elections, which basically means that any politicians, any leader from the mountain who will vie through William Ruto's UDA party ahead of the 2027 general elections, most likely that politician will lose the elections. That is exactly what is going to happen. But also what I believe 100%, what I'm sure of, is that before President William Ruto and Raila Odinga made a decision to kick out the former deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, out of the government, William Ruto and Raila Odinga were very much aware. William Ruto was very well prepared for the severe consequences that he will likely to face, especially in the Mount Kenya region. The Mount Kenya region which voted for William Ruto massively in the previous elections. But William Ruto, despite all this information, Ruto went on to make that dangerous political decision, a very dangerous political gamble in the 2027 general elections. Because William Ruto only needs Raila Odinga to win in the 2027 general elections. So basically here, President William Ruto will not depend too much on the Mount Kenya region votes like the way he did in the previous 2022 general elections. Remember that without the Mount Kenya region, William Ruto will not be the president of the Republic of Kenya currently. And that is exactly what the former governor of Murang'a County, Governor Mwangi wa Iria, is telling the people from the mountain, that William Ruto's uniting with Raila Odinga, the combination between Ruto and Raila Odinga, will actually bring William Ruto over 10 million votes.
Mimi nimekuwa rafiki ya Ruto kitambo, nimekuwa upinzani na mimi naangalia mambo kwa upana. Mimi niambie wale wachache ambao wanatia wengine uoga hapo Mount Kenya. Wanataka kuambia ya kwamba ati sasa serikali ya Ruto imetingizwa. Nikwambie ukweli. William Ruto Kenya kwanza alikuwa na kula milioni 7. Mzee Raila Odinga upinzani tulikuwa na kula milioni 7. Hiyo ni kula milioni 14. Mzee Raila Odinga ameungana na William Ruto. Huo ni muungano wa kitaifa wa kula milioni 14. Yule ambaye anasema ati hii kitu kidogo itafanya William Ruto asichaguliwe tena. Mimi niwaambie watu wetu, kwa sababu mimi nasemanga wazi. Kwa sababu nimesikia watu wengine wanauoga wanasema hivyo. Hiyo kula 14,000 hata wengine wachache pengine ambao hawajashika mambo kabisa na sasa tutaki watoke. Ukitoa milioni kama 3 utaachwa na kula milioni 10.
So let me read for you this shocking letter from IRUNGU KANGATA. But before that, just a quick reminder that if you're listening to me and you haven't subscribed, I want you to take 1 second or 2 and subscribe to my channel for you to be able to receive more political updates from this channel. You can also give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend this video in particular and this channel to reach out to more people, because that is the way that you can improve this channel to grow. So let me quickly thank the following people for supporting this channel. I want to thank Wanjiru Francis. Thank you so much for your support. Also, Millicent Ochieng. Thank you so much. We have Obadia Tarus. Thank you so much for your support. We have Frida Rotich. I received your support. Thank you so much. Then we have Regan Kipkorir. Thank you so much for your support. Now, if you want to support this channel, you can use the M-Pesa number that you're seeing on your screen currently. Thank you so much as you support me. Now let us proceed. This is the letter that someone sent me. And part of this letter says that, let me just read for you and show you. In fact, this letter tells the truth of how the current situation is between Ruto and the Mount Kenya region ahead of the 2027 general elections. It says that, on my part, I joined UDA not for personal gain, but because I believed this is what the ground wanted me to do. And of course, that is the truth. In the previous 2022 general elections, majority of the people of the mountain wanted each and every person who wants to vie for any seat to use the UDA party. That is exactly what IRUNGU KANGATA did. It says that, having made that decision, my plan was to stick to it. However, the lack of transparency, you see, the lack of transparency and outright disrespect and public humiliation. So when it talks about lack of transparency and outright, that is exactly what I said earlier on in this video, that the people from the mountain have lost their trust on William Ruto's regime. They believed in William Ruto. They had hopes for William Ruto. He's talking about public humiliation. Majority of the leaders allied to William Ruto, the leaders from the UDA party, are facing severe hostility from the Mount Kenya region. They are being chased out of political events. William Ruto's UDA leaders are being heckled in public events. A very good example is Governor Susan Kihika. You saw how she was humiliated trying to read William Ruto's condolences message to the crowd. She's not alone. Majority of the leaders are facing hostility. That is exactly what IRUNGU KANGATA is talking about in this letter. So it says that, please act on these sentiments or risk losing the mountain. As a matter of fact, that is the bitter truth. That if William Ruto will not change, if William Ruto will not talk to the people from the mountain and strategize again, re-strategize, he will actually lose the Mount Kenya region votes ahead of the 2027 general elections, which is actually not good. So what I believe is that IRUNGU KANGATA is actually telling William Ruto the truth, because the UDA leaders are facing hostility in the region. They are being heckled. They are being chased away from the events. That is exactly what IRUNGU KANGATA has talked about here. The UDA is becoming unpopular in the Mount Kenya region. Suppose another party is formed in the Mount Kenya region, or the Jubilee party is revived by the former head of state Uhuru Kenyatta. Majority of the people from the mountain are ready to quit, to exit UDA party for any other political party ahead of the 2027 general elections. So UDA is becoming also unpopular in that region. Ruto must act on this. And also, the Mount Kenya region is no longer with William Ruto. Have you talked to the people from the mountain? They are no longer with William Ruto completely. So those are the kind of issues that William Ruto must focus on ahead of the 2027 elections. I do not think. Ladies and gentlemen, I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I don't have much. Thank you so much for listening to me. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. But please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more political updates. Remember, my name is Jason. Bye-bye and have a good night. Thank you.